A good friend of mine lost his father. It devastated him. At the funeral, he asked the rabbi what he can do to honor his father's memory. The rabbi suggested he say the mourner's Kaddish. He immediately agreed and, like a good son, showed up to prayers each morning, breaking his teeth over this challenging prayer. 2 weeks later, I walked into my office on Monday morning to see him sitting there waiting for me. "Good morning," I said. "You okay?" He didn't look too good. "I have a problem, Charlie, and I need your help. I've been saying Kaddish for my father for the past 2 weeks, but I can't help feeling like I'm just wasting my time. I'm ready to give up. Did you know that the words aren't even Hebrew? How is saying a bunch of words that I can't even pronounce supposed to help my dad?" Now I'm thinking, how's that for a Monday morning? And he mentioned he had a conference call in 20 minutes, no pressure. I sat down, put in a little prayer, and shared with him my perspective. I said, "Have you ever seen a sports fan watch a game?" He gave me one of those, "not sure where you're going with this" looks. I continued undeterred. "You'll notice an interesting pattern. Sit him in front of a game and within minutes he is transfixed. He is screaming at the TV for dropped passes, yelling at the ref for missed calls, and praying for a strike at a full count. The world around him is irrelevant, and he's on an emotional roller coaster. 15 minutes ago his life was normal, but now all he can think about is a scoreboard and a time clock. And it's the same with TV shows, books, and movies. Why is that? It's because our emotions are incredibly powerful and have the uncanny ability to shift our focus away from what's really important. When we get into a game, a movie, or a book, we rapidly lose perspective, and until it stops, we're so lost in the trees, we can't find the forest. Life has a similar pattern. In truth, we're souls clothed in bodies. Everything in the physical world are tools for spiritual objectives. Our bodies, homes, cars, and gadgets are there only to help us fulfill our spiritual mission, which is for each of us, in our own unique way, to bring godliness into this world. Our mission statement is Tikkun Olam, fixing the world. How? By increasing the understanding, appreciation, and love for God in ourselves and in those around us. But as we navigate through our day, our emotions make us lose perspective. It's hard not to get caught up in the race to accumulate more toys and measure ourselves based on material success. We quickly forget our soul's mission because our body is too focused on the screen. "Okay," he said, "I'm following, but I don't see the connection between my dad and Kaddish." "Almost there," I promised, mindful of his conference call in a few minutes. While your father's physical body stopped working, his soul, his true self, is still intact. It's not gone, and neither is its mission. It's just a lot harder for him to bring godliness into the world. Kaddish is a prayer all about exalting God. Its climax is when you prompt an entire congregation to say in unison, Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevorach Li'olam U'Me'el Maya. May God's name be blessed in this world and forever. Because of your dad, an entire crowd of people is blessing God's name, bringing God even for a moment into their lives. What you're doing, without realizing it, is helping your dad fulfill his mission. That proclamation increases God's light into the world, leads to the true fulfillment of your father's purpose, and elevates his soul. And more so, you're doing it together. Kaddish gives you and your dad a spiritual project. And every time you say that prayer, you're spiritually connected to his purpose and yours. He smiled, thanked me, and left. As he walked out of my office, I took a deep breath. As my Monday morning was about to begin, I made a mental note to try today to remember the forest and not get too caught up in the trees.